Well, hello, folks. It's Sunday, and I'm back because I'm thankful, and I just want to just share the feeling, and also to try to complete what's going on. So, cheers! It is the first day of December, and time to change the calendar. Cheers! Still using, as I often do, my Cowdog Buffy cup. Michael Teach, who had just passed away, has been in my thoughts. He was a great guy, a good friend. I really had hoped to see him again. Well, folks, I'm down to the last 5 copies of Inner Image. The response is just overwhelming. When I went to get some more mailers, the regular ones are out, so all they had was the holiday ones. So some of you folks are going to get yours in these really nice. Aren't those nice? Of course, I had to pay extra for them, but it was like that's all they had, and I want to get the music to you. The response to Inner Image is just amazing. Thank you. In a week, I sold over 90 copies of that. It's almost sold out. Awesome. Thank you so much. I'm still number 1 on Nebraska's Bandcamp best-selling site. That's fun for me. Okay, I'm documenting it. I was number 1 for a week. That's fun. So, there's 5 left. And like I said, I'm looking forward to another title coming. But if you miss out on Inner Image Interlude, which came out before this, I've still got a bunch of those, and it's just as good. It's a different program, but it's still me. And on top of that, Blake and James and Dave Newhouse are guests on Interlude. Plus, I've got a handful of the Muse left. And it's all from the same body of work, the same quality. Grab those, seriously. So, it's cold. My heart goes out to the homeless. I just have to say that. Some records got played yesterday. I had a nice listening session yesterday. Tried to watch a movie, couldn't find anything that really kept my interest. So back to music. And here's a record that finally, it's like, again, that's the beauty of the collection is, I'm so glad that I avoided the temptation to go to the record store yesterday. I didn't need to. I don't need to buy anything. There's plenty here to discover. Here's an example. I've had this album for years. I've only played it a few times. Yesterday I had to play it twice. Him, Sworn Eyes. People from the band Tortoise and Gaster del Sol. This is Bundy K. Brown with Rob Mazurek and Jeff Parker and Doug Sherem, Julie Liu and Martin Perna. This was recorded as long ago as 1999. Double album. If you like Tortoise, this is in that wheelhouse, but it's also cool in that the way that it uses some samples, and they'll just, like DJ Shadow was one who showed that it's an art form in finding unique samples that set up a mood, not just a beat, but a whole mood. And they do that really well on this album, as well as the live playing of the musicians. This was a really pleasant surprise because the last time I listened to it, it's like I just didn't get it. Sworn Eyes by Him. Along the same lines, I pulled this Last time I played it, it was like I didn't get past the first track, and the first track on this is the worst. Okay, Space Art. Love that cover. It's so simple and yet so good. It's just. I'm pretty sure this is the same band that wore the space helmets and the suits, and they had a. There's a video of them. I think they were just called Space. I think it's the same people. Inspiration for Daft Punk. By the time this album was done, it was like I didn't even know this was that good. Kind of like Synergy, Larry Fast. This was good, and I knew this was good, but it was like I was in that area, so I pulled it and played it. This is great. Socrates with Vangelis, Fos. This is prog rock at its finest, and I love how this is a very interesting blend where there's strong Greek ethnic elements in the music. It sounds like they're playing not just acoustic guitars, but like balalaika or something like that, an instrument like that. And also the timbre of the singer's voice is interesting. It's like I don't hear people from America sound like this. It's like it's very European. I don't know how to describe it. This is really, really good. And then it's got the wonderful twinkly electronic stuff from Vangelis mixed in. This is real good. Socrates, Fos. This should be dated, and it probably is, but it's just so good, and it just hits me just right that I just still love it. Space-Time Continuum, 12-inch single, Remit Recaps. These are some remixes. This is from 1996. Really good. I've only looked for information on this artist once or twice and never really found anything. Really like this. I have a whole CD by this outfit. Really like it a lot. Space-Time Continuum. And here's one from my past that I've gotten rid of it, and then I'm glad I bought it back because after a while you started to see this album everywhere for $1, just $1. It's like it's not valued, it's not recognized, and this is a fantastic album. Jimmy Spheris, Isle of View, and it took me forever to catch the play on the words. Isle of View. I love you. I didn't get that for the longest. Love the cover, and when it first came out in 1971, I bought it. I didn't have a lot of money, but I was intrigued by the cover. I said, this has to be good. And it's 1971, so I didn't know anything about this guy. It's Penelope Spheris' brother, the woman who made the Decline of Western Civilization documentaries. This is her younger brother. This is a singer-songwriter, and it's lovely. It's wonderful. It is. I actually got to see him live. He opened for the Moody Blues. He played solo, and he held it down. It was really, really, I say that a lot, really, really, but it was awesome because he solo talked the audience down. He comes out all by himself, and people, were just going to ignore him. And he did something similar to what Alice in Chains did when I saw them open for Anthrax and Slayer and Megadeth. But he was wise about it, and he chose his words really well, and he shut the audience up and then mesmerized them. One guy. And then the Moody Blues were like almost perfect. It was a wonderful concert. I was just so blown away with how is Justin Hayward not tuning his guitar all night and it's sounding almost perfect. It was quite a show. That's the music I have to share. I'm not going to do a poll today. The polls are fun, and comments are fun too, for the most part. Funny how, yes, I wouldn't mind getting more of the Freakways series that the Caitlin Aurelia Smith is on. And one person said the part about the Nirvana album made them laugh so hard, they're curious about listening to it now. Well, that's what I get from it. It's like, it's just so obvious, you know, to me. Again, it's from Dereck. I was still a teenager in my first band, Restricted. And the band got picked up by management like almost right away. But I quit because of the behavior of the managers. And the other guys signed with them. And I said, what? I didn't sign up for this. Anybody messing with my shit? I didn't. What are you doing talking about who gets to suck dick first? Fuck, what the fuck is that? And the thing is, that's such a part behind the scenes. The casting couch, that wasn't a myth about Hollywood. It's the freaking truth, and it's probably not any different now. So that's what that Nirvana comment was about. Someone else listened to Childhood and wrote, came back to this today. Quality, thank you. Yeah. Someone else commented, it's like the last Julia Roberts movie, Leave the World Behind, with the deer. They're trying to tell you something, Dereck. Wish you well. Love your channel and your music views on music and life. I like that. And then someone mentioned that they had another Holger Hiller album, and I had to check to see, oh, I have it. I do. People are really enjoying the CD, the artwork and stuff too. And I appreciate it. I really do. And folks, just thank you. This is a lovely development. It is. I'm telling you, as I went out and looked at my other box of CDs that are for sale, I have a lot of the interlude CD. I'm not going to repress this. This is one and done. 100 limited edition collector's item. So if you miss it, you miss it, okay? I went ahead and took the plunge on the interlude and the muse by ordering more to make sure people got a copy. And I can't afford to do that. I said it already. I'm saying it again so you get the message, okay? I don't have the overhead, okay? Made me think about Martin Archer at Discus Music in England. This is one of my favorites of the year, by the way, Martin. If you see this, Private View and Jan Todd. You know, he's put out quite a few titles in the last few years. That's a lot to carry, you know, because like with FPE that put my album out, it's like looks like they might be going under. It's difficult, so I'm just explaining why I'm not going to just automatically order another 100 of these in order to sell 5 or 10 more. That's a collector's item already. Get a copy. I'm real proud of it too. I am. So to finish off today, I did play the Sigur yesterday. And I started playing it on the wrong speed. This is a 45, 12-inch 45s. This is lovely. And it is not the same as their earlier records. It's a move forward. It's really expensive and beautiful music. Probably my favorite kind of music is beautiful music. Not weird. Beauty and positive energy. That's what I like. Okay, folks. Just stay on here and babble some more. But you need to get yourself a copy of Inner Image. It's almost gone.